Scared to shoot your shot? Are you scared to shoot your shot? I know you may be watching the NBA playoffs. I know I am. And one of the things, even if we go back to March Madness, one of the things that is so evident during this time is whether or not someone is scared to shoot their shot. Scared to shoot their shot. What do you mean by that, Bishop? Well, I'm going to tell you here in a moment. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Man. I got a word for you on this morning, and I got to ask the question: are you scared to shoot your shot? Are you? Well, we're about to find out here in a moment. We're about to find out here in a moment. Are you scared to shoot your shot, whatever that may be? And I don't know if you're watching the finals or not the finals, but the playoffs right now. I know some of you, Brenda. Brenda says, "Yeah, I'm not a basketball, but I watch." Okay, Brenda, go ahead and watch football. But at any rate, uh, um, this time of the year is when it's all about basketball, all the way up to June, about the third week or so when we get the championship. But are you scared to shoot your shot? Because that's the only way that you can win. And that's what we're talking about on this morning. It also has to do with our basketball team, but none of that is going to be what you think here in a moment when I get into this morning's manna. How's everybody on this morning? Got a word for you on this morning. Let me greet some folk, and I want to get into this word on this morning. Good morning, Erica. How are you on this morning? Brenda, how are you? Michael, how are you doing on this morning? Thanks for reaching out to the new family. I really appreciate that. That's what causes us to grow, and that is having a community that we come together. Good morning, Brother Nesbitt. How you doing, buddy? Good morning, Diane. How are you on this morning? Dawn, how are you on this morning? Good to see you. Deborah, how are you on this morning? Vaughn, how are you on this morning? Gerald is in the house as well. Vaughn is here. Deacon Joe is here. Uh, I believe that about you, Erica. There ain't no question. You ain't never been scared. I know that. But some folk are, and we're gonna talk about that. Deborah, how are you on this morning? Good morning, Fran. How are you on this morning? Thelma is in the house. Elder Jan is here. Felicia is here. Ella is here. Verena, was good to see you last night in the house. I know you're either watching or in there. Good to see you. Anna is here as well. Really appreciate that on this morning. Carolyn is here. Jacqueline is here. Patrice is here. And is here. If you're just joining us, are you scared to shoot your shot? You're going to know what I'm talking about here in a moment. We're into the playoffs, but that's not what this is about. You're going to have to hang in there to hear it. But are you scared to shoot your shot? What does that mean? It got many meanings right now. There's a lot of meanings going with that, and you're going to find out here in a moment, and you already know it. Elder Jan, how are you? What is that? Shooters gotta shoot. Like that. Even if you've been missing, I already know. Good morning, Cynthia. How are you? Elder Mobley, how are you? Jacqueline, how are you? Dan the man is here as well. So here we go. Lenora is here. Coach Dagny is in the house. Scared to shoot your shot. That's what we're talking about. Marcy, how you doing on this morning? Uh, Pasha is here. Said, no, sir. Pasha said, I ain't scared to shoot my shot. Okay, all right. Dan said, sometimes. All right, we're going to find out what all that means. We're going to find out what all of that means here in a moment. So let's get with it on this one.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
Here we go. Scared to shoot your shot? What does that mean? Here's the text. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1 and 9. Joshua 1 and 9. Scared to shoot your shot? Let's get into this. Here's the context of the text before I give you the three things from the text and the takeaway. Joshua is standing at the edge of transition. Moses is gone. The pressure is heavy. The assignment is massive. He has every reason to fear failure. He has every reason to fear rejection and comparison. I mean, look at the shoes that he just stepped into. God knew Joshua's greatest battle was not the enemy without, but the enemy within, me versus me. You already get it. So, what is he going to do? Is he going to be scared to shoot his shot? He repeats it over and over about fear. It's not Canaan that he's fearful. It's not that's the biggest enemy. The enemy is within. Are you scared to shoot your shot? Come on, Joshua, let's talk a little more. It's going to be a little longer this morning, but I hope you get this word. Here it is. The first thing I want you to get is fear will fake evidence against you. Fear will fake evidence against you. Yeah. Fear makes you believe rejection means you're unqualified. Fear magnifies your weaknesses while minimizing God's power within you. The enemy wants you to stuck in replaying your failures. That's where the enemy wants you to constantly replay your failures when you missed a shot. That's what it is. Fear. It is presenting evidence as real. Fear. Fear talks loud but has no authority. Rejection is often just redirection. That's how you have to see it. Your assignment is bigger than your anxiety. Grab that. That's the first thing. Second thing is this: failure is a lesson, not a life sentence. Fall forward or fail forward. Failure isn't failure alone if you don't learn the lesson. Everybody God has chosen to do anything had moments that they were not successful, that they took the shot and missed. Michael Jordan, the famous quote, talks about the number of times in which he has missed the final shot. But you don't remember that. I remember when he beat, though I'm a Carolina, from Carolina, when he took that last shot and beat my beloved Georgetown. Man, broke my heart. But he's missed so many more. So have you and I. Failing is part of growth. Failing is a lesson. God can redeem bad decisions. Experience is expensive but valuable. Let me say that again. Experience is expensive but valuable. Yeah, take a shot, even if you miss. Here's the third thing I want you to get. You cannot lead your future while dating your past. Put it in the chat. You cannot lead into your future while you're dating your past. Fall in love with your future and divorce the failures of your past. Some people are still emotionally trapped, connected to, all wrapped up into old rejections, old church hurt, old relationships, old mistakes, and old embarrassments. We've all been there, but don't stay there. God told Joshua to move forward because purpose does not wait for perfection. You got to move out of me versus me. Stop rehearsing old pains. Stop asking permission to be who God called you to be. Walk before you feel fully ready. Walk forward before you feel fully ready. Me versus me. Step over me and get into where he's trying to take you. You already know it. I need you to grab this. Grab this. Here's your takeaway this morning. The fear of failure will paralyze you if you keep worshiping it. The fear of failure will paralyze you if you keep worshiping it. So stop worshiping what tripped you up the last time and shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, no matter what you're shooting at. Just keep at it and watch God help you overcome the me that's trying to trip you up. Me versus me. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you, give you peace. If this bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. Got a word for you as well. Bye now.